Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dwyer Stadium, as tonight the Batavia Muckdogs take on the Buffalo Diesel in an out-of-league contest. It's another beautiful, hot July evening. Special promotions tonight. It's YMCA night and Military Appreciation night. It's been a run of just great promotional nights at the stadium. We've seen, of course, some love and representation for first responders and cancer survivors. So just been, as per usual, just a great, wholesome, fun weekend at Dwyer Stadium. That continues tonight. I'm Nikita Lohman. I'll be taking you through this contest. The Muckdogs roll into this one coming off of back-to-back one-run victories. Last night, held on to a 3-2 lead. They scored 3 in the first inning, could not score after that, but pitching was brilliant, spearheaded by starting pitcher Pablo Sainz, who did not allow a hit into the 6th inning. Finished his day, 1 hit allowed through 6 shutout, walked 1 batter and struck out 7. As now, of course, on Military Appreciation Night here at the stadium, we're showing some appreciation for all of the incredibly brave men and women who have served. As you can see, over on the third base line, I'll give it a better look. Here are some veterans of the military who are here at Dwyer Stadium this evening, getting love and appreciation. Here at Dwyer Stadium, routinely promotions, love shown for military members in between innings oftentimes. I believe at halfway between in the 3rd inning, after the top half of the 3rd, is when the military members stand up and are shown love, the love that they deserve here at Dwyer Stadium. So if you're interested in that, a nice tight-knit community, a ton of fun, come out to Dwyer Stadium before the summer is over, because we have just 5 games left to play. It's hard to believe. 5 home games, I should preface that. The Muckdogs have a bit of a road-laden schedule down the stretch, but still 5 more. The Muckdogs, after tonight's contest, will go on the road tomorrow. They play a doubleheader in Newark. And then they have the day off Monday, but Tuesday the Muckdogs return to play the Niagara Falls Americans. That one also at home. The rain is really coming down. There's some rain and wind. Nothing in the forecast, but just something to monitor as the game progresses. The Muckdogs, though, while tonight's game will not impact their place in the standings, won't affect their record, as it's an out-of-league contest. They sit in a spot where they very much are happy. Currently 21-9-1 on the season. A win percentage just a tick above 700, as the rain is coming down incredibly hard. I'll cut back just to show you all for a second. Rain and wind stirring about here. We'll flip back now to the standings. We may, for the moment, just go audio only. It's pouring here at Dwyer Stadium, so at least for the moment, they'll just hesitate. Again, no rain in the forecast, so this game should be able to proceed without issue. But the Muckdogs, as you can see, 21-9-1. They are first in the West by a game and a half. They're red hot, winners of 9 of their last 11, 9-1-1. The Niagara Falls Americans actually, in just the last few moments, have completed a contest which they lost. So, all you need to do to adjust and get the current updated standings, slide Jamestown into second place at 19-11. The Americans in third at 21-13. Doubleday is still in fourth, but the Pioneers just 2 games back at 17-14-1. The Pios and the Americans playing a doubleheader today. The first one concluded with an Elmira victory. At least for the moment, we will have some rain protecting the camera. So let's show off that upcoming schedule for the Muckdogs. Tomorrow, they play a doubleheader. I know previously stated that the doubleheader would begin at 3 p.m., but now actually it will be a 4 p.m. start time. So I repeat, the doubleheader tomorrow has been pushed back. Muckdogs take on the Newark Pilots. Game 1 starts at 4 p.m. now. The Americans and the Muckdogs, it'll be another big clash on Tuesday the 15th. That one begins at 6:30. And then Batavia will face Newark again. There's going to be a lot of Newark in the coming week. The two teams have played just once, but they'll play twice tomorrow and then 2 more times during the week. Their next home game, Thursday, July 17th, Muckdogs, Pilots, 6:30 p.m. It's Thirsty Thursday, so $2 beers at the ballpark. For tickets to Thirsty Thursday or for any of the remaining 5 Muckdog home games, please make sure to call 585-524-2260. The rain coming down hard here at Dwyer Stadium, so stepping away for a moment. So we'll see what ends up occurring as we go down the stretch of this ball game. So an update. So you Muckdog fans, thank you for staying patient with us while we await the crazy chaotic weather today. Muckdog groundskeeper Larry Hale has arrived. Anticipation is that the game will start in the next 15 or so minutes, so stay tuned while they work all that out. Again, thank you very much for your patience. I'll have you here. Let's take a look at the schedule around the PGCBL. Let's see what's going on today in the West Division. It appears that Newark and Auburn are caught in the same dilemma with weather that we are here, as that game was supposed to start at 6:30, but first pitch has not been thrown yet. So rain delay. The Auburn Doubledays host the Newark Pilots. Also appears that a rain delay initially impacted the Americans and the Pioneers, but now the game has kicked off. It's 0-0, still the top of the first inning. The Pioneers beat the Niagara Falls Americans 4-3 in Game 1 of their doubleheader earlier today. The Niagara Ironbacks are beating the Red Wings 12-6 in St. Catharines. That game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Of course, that one, the lone matchup between teams that don't have really any playoff hopes or aspirations at this point in the season. These other contests, though, pivotal as the Final Four try to jockey for positioning and hold down their spot. After incredible work from groundskeeper Larry Hale, we are just about ready to get going with baseball this evening. I have some more pregame festivities here on YMCA and Military Appreciation Night here at the ballpark. The Muckdogs with a different look tonight, batting 12, including hitting coach Khalid Cox and pitching coach Grant Bickham. They will both be extra hitters. Should be fun. For the Muckdogs, it'll be Travis Heyman leading off as an extra hitter. Khalid Cox, extra hitter, batting second. Jacob Vesco will play right field and bat third. Blake Ewing is the first baseman, batting fourth. James Bolton, the catcher, will bat fifth. Kyle Vaughn will bat sixth and play left field. Caleb Walker in the 7-hole playing shortstop. Cooper Romick, the designated hitter, bats eighth. Luke Dodonna will play center field and bat ninth. Grant Bickham, the extra hitter, bats 10th. Again, the Muckdogs hitting 12, so Kansi Ueno will play second base and bat 11th. Cole Taylor is the 12th man in the order, rounding out the lineup. He will play third base. Bryston Berry will start on the mound for the Muckdogs. And now we will have a performance of the national anthem. Now we are ready for baseball this evening. We'll have a few special first pitches. While that occurs, we'll put it on display here.
Landon has participated with Challenger Sports since he was 5 years old, and he participates with the Challenger programs at the Y in Batavia every chance he gets. Landon loves sports, Legos, and trains, and enjoys spending time with the Muckdogs every year. Let's welcome Landon Summer. machinist on the USS Hector. He went to work for Corfu Machine for 37 years before retiring due to a battle with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a battle he would win. Bob loved taking his son Alex to any dirt race and also the Batavia Muckdog games. Last year, Bob was able to witness a dream of his sons to throw out the first pitch at a Batavia Muckdog game, and tonight he has a better seat to watch him try again. Muckdog fans, can we please have a 12-second moment of silence for Robert Morris? Thank you, everyone. And now let's welcome his son, Alex, who is here to throw out the first pitch.
A touching moment here at Dwyer Stadium as Muckdog super fan and former member of the U.S. Navy, recently passed away, Robert Morris. Moment of silence here at the stadium for him. Previously, now his son will throw out the first pitch here at Dwyer Stadium.
Alex, strike, Alex. Thank you.
So now the ball game just about ready to get going. Let's take a look around the Muckdog infield. James Bolton will be behind the plate. So Barry Bolton, the battery. From first to third on the infield, it'll be Blake Ewing, Conta Ueno, Caleb Walker at shortstop, and Cole Taylor at third. In the outfield, from left to right, it'll be Kyle Vaughn, Luke Dadana, and Jacob Vesco. The last effects of the rain causing a brief delay. Head of security, Dave, trying to work out the mud behind home plate before James Bolton assumes his position. The Muckdog infield and outfield doing what they can to stay loose. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Buffalo Diesel this evening. Leading off and playing right field, it'll be Jake Victor. Batting second, playing shortstop, Mark Dillio. Alex Seifert, the third baseman, will bat third. Tommy Lacongo catches and bats fourth. Darren Grabowski, the center fielder, will bat fifth. Jordan Kowalski, the second baseman, will bat sixth. Brandon Gosling, the first baseman, bats seventh. Jake Shabetta, the left fielder, he will bat eighth. And Aiden Mrose will round out the lineup, the designated hitter, batting ninth. So the Diesel batting just 9 today. On the mound for them, it'll be Manny Alamani. Now, Bryson Berry beginning his warm-up tosses. This will be the fourth time Fourth and final time the Muckdogs in the Diesel play. Batavia 2-1 over the first three. The last played 6 days ago on Sunday. The Muckdogs won that one 3-2. Also played on July 1st. The Diesel won 10-1. Back on June 15th, it was a 10-7 Muckdog victory. So the Diesel trying to end the season series at 2-2. Doesn't impact the standings, but still counts for bragging rights. Bryston Berry went .2 innings the last time he played the Diesel, back just 6 days ago. So this is a team he's got familiarity against. Now, about 45, 50-minute delay, but we are now just about ready with first pitch this evening. Jake Victor, the right fielder, will lead off. Bryston Berry on the mound, Victor in the box. Looking for the sign. Kicks and fires. The first pitch is high. We are underway this evening. It is 86 degrees here at 7:24 p.m. at Dwyer Stadium. 1-0 is in there for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner. The Muckdogs have just been red hot. The pitching has been exquisite, to say the least. Looking at the team numbers on the season, the offense has been tremendous, of course, but it's the pitching numbers that really have stood out in the month of July. As a team, a 2.34 ERA. On the season, that ERA is 3.84. Allowed just 2 runs last night. 3-1 pitch is popped foul, first base side out of play. Don't scoff at that offense, though. That would be a big mistake. Muckdogs slash line as a squad, 288, 405, 361 slugging percentage. So here comes the 3-2 pitch. That one well outside. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for Jake Victor. Mark Dillio now will come to the plate with the man on and nobody out here in the top of the first inning. The Muckdogs' offensive ranks, they are second in the West in batting average. Fourth and on base, but extremely narrow margins there. First pitch is high to Dillio. To give some context, the Muckdogs 405 on base. Jamestown first in the West at 410, so really not much of difference. As it'll be a 1-0 from Berry to Dillio. That one inside, so 2 balls and no strikes. Wasn't sure if we were going to be able to have baseball this evening. It was really a bizarre scene as everything was clear and all of a sudden rain absolutely poured down from the sky. but the sun was still out. So a funny contrast. There was thunder, pouring rain, but ultimately baseball as the field dried out pretty quick. Some great work by head groundskeeper Larry Hale. James Bolton had to go in for a moment to get a new mask, but he returns now. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Barry versus Dillio. 2-0. There's a strike outside part of the plate. Two one. Fastball outside corner. The count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two. Barry with the long look now will come home. The pitch misses high, so 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitching path to victory for the Muckdogs. Bryston Barry, Sam Gill, and then pitching coach Grant Bickham expected to throw today. A doubleheader tomorrow, so the Muckdogs will need to save some arms. 3-2 is outside, so back-to-back walks open this one up. Victor on second, Dillio on first. Alex Seifert now will come to the plate. Seifert playing third base today. Seifert went 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base back on July 6th against the Muckdogs. First pitch from Barry is high. Here on 1-0. Up and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. To Seifert. There is a strike. Swings and misses through the heater. Barry got good stuff, just sometimes struggles finding the strike zone. He'll look to battle back, build off of that heater right there. Try to settle down, find his way out of trouble in this inning. The 2-1 runners go for second and third. The pitch misses the throw down, not in time. So a double steal. Victor swipes third. Dillio takes second. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. They count 3 balls and a strike on Seifert. Here comes the 3-1. Up and inside, it goes to the backstop. Victor stays put at third, however, but the bases are loaded for the Buffalo Diesel to open up the ball game. 3 straight walks. That'll bring up the catcher, Tommy Lacongo. Lacongo went 0 for 2. 0 for 3 the last time these two teams played. Back on July 6th. He's been a fixture behind the plate. They're still trying to work out the difficulties behind home plate, bringing some dirt out and a rake. Just trying to get that all sorted so the conditions are nice and strong. Tommy Lacongo 0 for 3 last time against the Muckdogs, but on the first, went 2 for 2, reached base all 4 times he came to the plate. Guy who played some indie ball in his heyday. He still got it. He can swing it, plays good defense. Here up in a big spot with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 18, Tommy Latango.
Victor on third, Dilios on second. Seifert leads off of first base. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Diesel to open up the contest. First pitch from Barry is outside. Here on 1-0. There's a strike inside corner. One ball, one strike, bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the first inning for the Buffalo Diesel. On this hot July evening. Barry ready with the 1-1. It hits him. It hits Lacongo flush on the back. So a run will score. The Diesel strike first, 1-0. Bases still loaded here in the top of the first. So now Darren Grabowski will come to the plate. Grabowski in center field this evening. He went 0 for 3. As that one goes to the backstop, but Dilio will hold up at third. The Diesel maybe not playing it too aggressive with the potential for slippage on the dirt. In good enough condition to play, but obviously better circumstance when it's a bright sunny day. As James Bolton will chat with Bryson Berry out on the mound, just trying to settle down his starter, recognizing that maybe now it's a bit more of a mental thing than a mechanical thing. Of course, mechanics play a part when you're trying to find the strike zone. It's huge as a pitcher, but the mental side of it, arguably, is more important. So Bolton with a veteran move to go out there and speak to Barry. The 1-0 pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning. The bases are loaded with Buffalo Diesel. Bryson Berry sets, now comes to the plate. Up high, 3-0 is the count. On deck is the second baseman, Jordan Kowalski. 3-0. Up and inside for ball 4. So the second run comes home in the inning for the Diesel. Still nobody out. As Julian Pichardo will go out and speak with Barry on the mound. This is just a moment where you try to settle down your guy. You can tell at some point, just in his head, a very talented ball player, but everyone has their peaks and valleys. So they'll try to get things sorted. Of course, the delayed start time probably doesn't help for the starter. So the meeting on the mound subsides. With the magnitude of these games coming up, I'd like to just continue to update you all tuned in on the status of ball games around the league. The Americans and the Pioneers are tied at 0 in the bottom of the third inning. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Elmira won Game 1. The Pios. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike outside corner on the breaking ball. The Pios, it's not dire yet, but 2 games back, not a ton of games to play. They need to win and win in bunches. As that one gets by Bolton to the backstop. Seifert will score, advancing to third. Lacongo behind him at second base is Grabowski. So runners on second and third. The count 1-1. The Diesel lead 3-0 here in the top of the first. Comes the 1-1. Up high. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 to Grabowski's outside. So 3 balls and a strike. Sam Gill is warming up in the Muckdog bullpen. Still nobody out here in the top of the first inning. The Diesel lead this one 3-0. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 4. So the walk reloads the bases for Buffalo. And that'll be all for Bryston Berry here this evening. You got to feel for him. We all have our moments of struggle in a game like baseball. From time to time, things are bound to just not go the way that you hope for them to go. Just a moment that he will build upon. Get some encouragement from the crowd as he exits. It's 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. The Diesel lead this one. They've got the bases loaded. Those runners, Barry's responsibility. Sam Gill will now enter this one. The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on all of the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Right Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisor Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Max at Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogoveras Automotive, the National Guard, the New York School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Overheard Door, Tiny Piney, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan's Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Trevor O'Reilly, State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company.
Safety reasons, we would like to ask no one to be sitting on the dugouts, please. Thank you.
So Sam Gill making his warm-up tosses. He comes into this one with the bases loaded and nobody out here in the first. a guy who's predominantly started or come into clean innings for the Muckdogs in these games against the Diesel. Here, tasked with getting out of a jam, something that, you know, a starter not exactly used to. So in a unique situation, he'll look to bear down, pick up the squad, and prevent a crooked number from being put on the board. It'll be the first baseman, Brandon Gosling, to step in first against Gill. Gosling, followed up by Jake Shabetta and Aiden Mrose. Gill looks in. Now comes set with the first pitch. And misses outside for ball one. Gill went 3 shutout against the Diesel on July 1st. Went too strong against them last time they faced off. 1-0 is up high, so 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. So Gill delivers his first strike of the outing. This is the first batter he faces. Gosling playing first base. He did not play, or did not start, at least the last time these two teams played. Here he grounds one to third. Fielded by Walker. He goes to second. They get the out there. A run will score, but the Muckdogs record their first out of the ballgame on the 6-4 fielder's choice. Runners on the corners with 1 down now.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 14, Jake Shabetta.
Jake Shabetta now to the dish. The Diesel lead 4-0 here in the top of inning number 1. But now 1 down. First pitch hits him. It hits Shabetta, so the bases are loaded once again for the Diesel. Already up 4-0. As Aiden Mrose, the 9th man, the designated hitter, comes to the dish.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 8, Aiden Rose.
Mrose went 1 for 2 with a single and a hit by pitch. First time against the Muckdogs, as there's a strike on the outside corner. Gill jumps ahead. It's 0-1. For anyone just joining us, this game was delayed about an hour due to rain. Swing and a miss, so Gill ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get out of this inning. Came in with the bases juiced, nobody out. The tallest task for a reliever. Gotten a ground out and has hit a batter since then. As here comes the 0-2. It's up high. Gill looks back to third, comes home with the 1-2. It misses. So the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gill looking for his first K of the day. Big lead over there at third. Grabowski steps back. There's a called strike 3. Rose not too happy with the call. He laughs as he walks off. There is out number 2. First strikeout for Sam Gill. First strikeout for the Muckdogs on the day. As the lineup turns back over, Jake Victor will come to the plate for the second time. He walked, stole a base back to open up this contest. His second AB here in the first. There's the first pitch, up high. A ball and no strikes on Victor. The Diesel, 4 runs. They do not have a hit in this inning. One popped, foul. Down the right field line, Vesco chasing, as is Ueno, but that one reaches the stands pretty comfortably, evens the count at a ball and a strike. It'll be a 1-1 now. That one bounces, blocked at home plate by Bolton. So 2 balls and a strike. A long top half of the first inning. This game was delayed an hour, so for anyone confused, a delay along with 4 runs for the Diesel. Still threatening for more. That is what brings us to this current point. As Gill comes home, the 2-1 misses. So 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put Victor. A walk would bring in the 5th run of the inning for Buffalo. Ready with the 3-1. Fouled away. So the count runs full. The runners will be off on the pitch from first, second, and third. Shibeta from first, Gosling from second, Grabowski from third. Gill peers in for the sign from Bolton. Finds a pitch he likes, gets ready. He'll take a breath, kick, and fire outside for ball 4. A run will score, the 5th of the inning for the Diesel. The 2nd walk of the inning for Victor. This time gets an RBI for it. It is 5-0 Diesel here in the first inning, still without a hit. As Mark Dillio comes to the plate. He walked, also stole a bag. His first time up here in the first inning. First pitch, fly ball into center field. Dodonna taking a few steps in. He makes the catch to retire the side. So, the Diesel leave the bases loaded, but they score 5 runs on no hits. They leave, of course, the 3 on base. It's 5-0. After half inning of play, the Muckdogs coming to bat.
They have everything for your mental Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Manny Alemany, the pitcher for the Buffalo Diesel, he'll start today, serving, funnily enough, as a pitcher slash manager, player coach, something you don't see a whole lot, but hey, some representation from that today. As Khalid Cox will be the second man he faces, taking another look through the Muckdog order. Travis Hammond leads off. He's an extra hitter. Khalid Cox, also an extra hitter, back second. Jacob Vesco will hit third. Blake Ewing, the cleanup man, plays first base. James Bolton bats fifth and catches. Kyle Vaughn in the sixth hole, playing left field. Caleb Walker, the shortstop, bats seventh. Cooper Romick, the designated hitter, eighth. Luke Dodonna, the center fielder, batting ninth. Grant Bickham is the extra hitter in the 10 hole. Kanta Ueno plays second base, bats 11th. And Cole Taylor is at the hot corner, rounding out the lineup, batting 12th. Travis Hammond coming to the plate. Hammond with hits in back-to-back ball games on the season, hitting .255, a .338 on base, a slug at .327. Laid down a perfect bunt in the Muckdogs' walk-off win versus the Ironbacks on Thursday. First pitch from Alemany, flied into center field. Under it and making the catch for out number one is Grabowski. Khalid Cox now coming to the plate. Coach Lid still looking for his first hit in these out-of-league contests. He's been trying to get that knock. Trying to end on a high note. I believe he could be pulled if he gets a hit. First pitch is in there for strike one. Oh, one is outside. Count even at a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to shortstop. Fielded by DeLeo. He throws the first in time. So Lid still searching for that first base hit. 2 outs, nobody on for Jacob Vesco. Vesco hitting .208, a .432 on base, .641 OPS on the season. Came in off the bench versus Geneva. That one grounded to shortstop. DeLeo fields, throws to first. It pulls. Man off the bag. So Vesco reaches. We'll see if it's ruled a hit or an error. It's ruled a hit. So a base knock for Vesco. You know what that means? He was the hitman of the game. So free chicken tenders. Excuse me, discounted Tilly's for the fans here at Dwyer Stadium. Again, to give myself a pat on the back, I was the one who picked Vesco. I was struggling for a little bit. On a bit of a hot streak now. That is 3 straight. 3 straight that I have picked correctly when it's my opportunity. I switch off with statistician Zach Caper. So my turn today, I got one. I can't give myself too much credit, though. You know, I'm not the one getting the hits. Blake Ewing fouled off the first pitch he saw. The count 0-1. Ewing hitting .241, a .436 on base percentage on the season. Had a base knock against Geneva. Here, it flies one deep into center field, chasing back Grabowski. That one is down and off the wall. They're waving home Vesco. He scores. Ewing is going for third. The throw is not in time. An RBI triple for Blake Ewing puts the Muckdogs on the scoreboard. It is 5-1 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher number 27, James Bolton.
That brings up James Bolton to the dish. Bolton went 1 for 3 versus Elmira last night. He was at first base. Reaches out, lines that one into right center field. That one is down for a base hit. It gets by Grabowski, so Bolton charging for second. He will make it standing. It's an RBI. I'll call it a double. RBI double for James Bolton. 5-2 now. The Muckdogs answering back. Kyle Vaughn made his debut last night with the Muckdogs. Really not a whole lot of time for him to get settled and prepped for a ball game. He arrived immediately, was in the lineup. Went 0 for 4 in that one, but a ton of power and talent in that bat. He starts in this one tonight, just continuing to try to get his feet wet. The count 0-1. The pitch from Alamany is low. So 3 straight hits for the Muckdogs with 2 outs here in the first as that pitch misses outside. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Fouled back. Count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 home here in the Muckdog half of the first inning. A runner on second base. That is James Bolton. The pitch to Vaughn. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Alamany cuts him down to retire the side, but not before the Muckdogs score 2 runs. They get 3 straight 2-out knocks. They cut into the Diesel lead. It's 5-2 after 1 inning of play. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for the Muckdogs. A bit of a road trip coming up. The Muckdogs play 2 tomorrow in Newark. I know previously the time was listed as 3 p.m. for the first game, but that has been pushed back. So Newark, 4 p.m. tomorrow. The first game, that starts at 4. The second game, I know it's listed as 6 p.m. start time, but realistically it's 30 minutes after the first game ends, which more than likely it'll be more than 2 hours. Certainly more than an hour and a half. So, we'll see how that goes. But first game starts at 4 p.m. Then the Muckdogs in Niagara Falls on Tuesday. They have Monday off. I'll have more on what the Muckdogs are doing on Monday in a moment. 6:30 p.m. Niagara Falls. Again against Newark on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday on the road. Thursday, it's Thirsty Thursday at Dwyer Stadium. 6:30 p.m. Muckdogs Pilots. For tickets to that game or for any of the remaining 5 Muckdog home games, please make sure to call 585-524-2260. I teased it. Monday, the Muckdogs are going to Tully's. You'll have a chance to meet the team. No tickets needed. No anything. Don't need to purchase anything in advance. Don't need to purchase anything at all. All you got to do is come to Tully's, and you'll have the opportunity to meet the Muckdogs. So make sure to come out for that one. It'll be a ton of fun. You'll have service. All you got to do is sit down, get served by your Muck Dogs, meet the guys who've been winning a bunch of ball games. Sam Gill back out for the second inning. He'll face 3, 4, 5 in the Diesel order. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes, the count on Seifert. It's 5-2 here in the top of the second inning. Muck Dogs against the Buffalo Diesel. Up high, so 3-0. There's a strike. Gill trying to work his way back, was down 3-0, now 3-1. Seifert walked in the first inning. Popped foul, first base side out of play, runs the count full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. That one will land foul, so they'll do it again. Three balls and 2 strikes. They'll do it again. Gill was down 3-0. He's worked his way back. Now looking to put him away with 1 strikeout already. Looking for number 2 here in the second. Pitch from Gill. Line drive, foul. Just outside of first. Gill readies. Now come home again on 3-2. Upstairs for ball 4. So Seifert wins the battle. He walks for the second time in 2 innings. Leadoff man on for the Diesel as Tommy Lukongo comes to the plate. Lukongo was hit by a pitch. That hit by pitch came with the bases loaded, so he got a ribby. That got the scoring started for the Diesel. Still without a hit, but they've got 5 runs on the board here in the top of the second. Gill checks in on Seifert at first. He's back in time. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Gill versus Lukongo. outside. Count even at 1-1. Tommy Lukongo from St. Bonaventure played in the Frontier League. Grounds that one foul outside of third. 2 years of independent ball in the USBL, United Shore Baseball League, and the Frontier League. In indie ball, had a career 607 OPS and on-base percentage at 343. He's been a mainstay in the lineup against the Muckdogs for the Diesel in the 4 matchups this season. Here on 1 and 2, he fouls that one back. One, two, runner goes for second. The pitch grounded foul outside of third. Taking another look around the league, the Niagara Falls Americans and Pioneers are still tied up at 0. Game 2 of the doubleheader. That one in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Ironbacks mercied the Red Wings 16-6. Here comes the 1-2. That one tapped foul again at home plate. Lukongo battling. The Pilots and Doubledays also tied at 0. That game in the top of inning number 4. Gill will toss that one in, ask for a new baseball. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. They say he went. Lukongo cut down for out number 1 with the runner on first base. No drop third strike in effect. Seifert did advance to second base, but one down, the second K of the day for Gill. It brings up Darren Grabowski for his second trip to the plate. Had an RBI walk in the first. The Diesel, 5 runs on no hits. The Muckdogs, 2 runs on 3 hits here in the top of the second inning. Pitch from Gill, foul tipped into the glove. A 1-line drive caught by Ueno at second base. So hit pretty hard, but right at the second baseman for out number 2. Jordan Kowalski will come to the dish now. Kowalski walked in the first. Seven walks for the Diesel so far. Gill steps off the rubber. Now reconvenes with the mound. don't see anyone getting loose in the Muckdog pen. Again, they've played a ton of days in a row. They have a doubleheader tomorrow. So it's really on these guys to eat as many innings as possible. That one fouled away. No balls and a strike. Now coming to the plate. Reached out, fouled away. It's 0-2. Gill working methodically out there. Looking to secure the final out and keep Seifert stranded at second base. The 0-2 is outside. One ball, two strikes, two outs, top of the second inning. The pitch from Gill is taken outside, so the count even, 2-2. Thank you to everyone tuning in for this ball game as the Muckdogs take on the Buffalo Diesel. The fourth matchup between the two this season. The Muckdogs ahead 2-1. 2-2 pitch misses. So the count from 0-2 to 3-2. Gill looking to pump one in the strike zone. Kowalski looking to do damage at the plate. Runner in scoring position, that is Seifert. The pitch on its way. Fouled back. They'll do it again. And a full count. Three balls, two strikes, two outs. Gill with the pitch. Inside for ball four. So the long AB won by Kowalski. Runners on first and second with two outs here in the top of the second inning.
First baseman number 25, Brandon Gosling.
For Brandon Gosling. Gosling grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice in the first inning, drove in a run. That was actually the first ball put in play of the day. There's a pitch from Gill. Swing and a miss, strike one. Tried to go back to that slider, but not biting. This time is Gosling. The count even at 1-1. One ball, one strike. Two runners on for the Diesel. They lead this one 5-2. Two outs in the second. The pitch fouled back. 1-2 the count. The sun beginning to set here on this hot July evening. Here comes the 1-2. Outside. The count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misses high. So the count, again, full. The runners will be off on the pitch. Gill with the 4-pitch repertoire. We'll see which one he elects to go to here. What does he think will give him the best shot of working out of this jam? Keeping the Diesel lead where it is. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. He gets him to chase the high heater to retire the side. The Diesel do not score. No runs, no hits. They leave 2 runners left on base. After inning and a half of play, they lead this one 5-2.
It's now time to send it down to Lou Dog for tonight's TF Browns promotion.
Yes, Muckdogs fans, you can find me behind the third base dugout.
Hey, I bet you're a real good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
Hey! Don't chop at it. It's not a sword.
You're not a sword.
Come on.
Right two.
Oh, that's ugly, man. Strike out, video boy.
Come on now.
Strike 3.
Huh? I caught it. You're out.
But I ticked it. It hit the bat.
You're still out.
You're still bat.
Caleb Walker comes to the plate to lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Muckdogs. They scored 2 runs, and the first, Manny Alamany, still on the bump for Buffalo. Walker hitting .246 on the season, a .361 on base. He fouls the first pitch he sees away down the third base line. Versus Elmira yesterday, went 1 for 2. Had a walk and a stolen bag. Here one hops that out to second base. Picked cleanly, throw to first is in time for out number 1. That'll bring up Cooper Romick. Romick, the designated hitter. Did not play yesterday, but had a hit in 3 tries versus the Ironbacks in the walk-off victory. Those are his numbers on the season. First pitch from Alamany is grounded to shortstop, fielded by Dillio. The throw to first is in the dirt and by the first baseman. Romick will pull up to second. That one squoke by Gosling. So Romick in scoring position with 1 away here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. as Luke Dodonna will come to the plate. Dodonna hitting .240, a .379 on base, .320 slug, OPS just 1 point below 700. A multi-sport athlete in high school, a captain on both his baseball and football teams. Takes that fastball outside. A lot of early swings for the Muckdogs. So it'll be a 1-0. There's a strike. On deck is the Muckdog pitching coach Grant Bickham, excuse me. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball down the right field line. That one is down and rolls into the corner to the wall. Romick can walk home. Dodonna is being waved into third base. The throw is not in time. It's a ribby triple, the second in 2 innings for the Muckdogs. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We're in the bottom of the second. Outfield was playing in. Dodonna had him beat. He just pushed it over their heads, made them pay for trying to cheat in a little bit. Now Grant Bickham will come to the plate. The Muckdogs pitching coach swinging first pitch, a high chop out to second. Throw to first is hit off of the glove of Gosling. So everybody's safe. A run scores. It's now 5-4. That is ruled an E3, so no hit for Bickham, who, if he gets one before Khalid Cox, oh, there's going to be some trash talk in that clubhouse. All jokingly, of course. It's all love. But, you know, it'll poke a little fun as Conte Ueno comes to the plate. Hitting .257 and on base at .300 on the season. Takes that breaking ball in there for strike one. Ueno went 1 for 2 with a ribby and a walk versus Geneva a few days ago. His numbers at Houghton University this season were downright insane, as there's a slow roller. That's going to be a tough play. Seaford fields on the bare hand and will not make a throw. An infield single for Ueno. 2 men on for the Muckdogs here in the bottom of the second. As now Cole Taylor will come to the plate. Taylor predominantly used as a pitcher at the hot corner tonight.
Batting 12th, third baseman number 34, Cole Taylor.
Taylor often hits in these exhibition games at Columbia State College. Is a two-way player. First pitch to him here is low. Now on 1-0, pitch from Alemany is lined foul down the right field line. One ball, one strike the count. 2 runners on for the Muckdogs here in the bottom of the second inning. Here comes the pitch. It hits him. It hits Taylor on the elbow. Actually, they're saying it hit him on the bat, so thought it was going to be bases loaded with one down here in the second. Instead, a 1-2 count on Cole Taylor. Ueno leading off first, Bickham on second. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Grounded out to shortstop. Dilio Fields flips a second for 1. On to first. Not in time. A double clutch. Would have had him at first if he got it out of the hand the first time, but perhaps couldn't get a clean grip. So runners are on the corners with 2 down for the Muckdogs here in the bottom of the second inning, as Travis Hammond will come to the plate. So Bickham on third, Taylor on first. Hammond, he flew out to center field his first time up. Here, he grounds one to third. Seifert fields, he'll throw in time to retire the side. So the Muckdogs score 2 runs in the bottom of the second inning. They scratch it a little bit closer, just a 1-run game. 5-4 Buffalo after 2 innings of play. Again, Muckdog fans, Monday, July 14th, come out to Tully's from 5 to 8 p.m. You don't need a ticket. You don't need to register. You don't need to buy anything. All you need to do is bring you yourself to Tully's between 5 and 8, get service from players, have some great food, have a good time. The food is not complimentary. You'll have to pay for that, of course. But you don't need any type of ticket or admission to get into Tully's and meet your favorite Muckdogs. You'll get service by the players and the interns. It'll be a blast, so come out. That's just 2 days away. James Shabetta will lead off here in the top of the third inning. Sam Gill still on the bump for the Muckdogs. It'll be Shabetta, Rose, and Victor, 8, 9, and 1 in the Diesel order. Here in the third, the first pitch breaking ball is high. Looking out in the pen, pitching coach Grant Bickham warming up. He'll be on after Gill. 1-0 is high. Curious to see who else ends up throwing. Of course, Gill and Bickham could stretch them the rest of the way, but not sure how many bullets each of them have left in their arms today. Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Jake Shabetta late on that one. Two balls and a strike. Up high. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. Gill blows the heater by him. Runs the count full. Muckdog fans, I have a question for you all. Anyone, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Do you have, from the 2025 season, which somehow is already almost coming to a close, we just have a few weeks left before the playoffs. 3-2 pitch is high and inside for ball 4. In fact, to put an exact number on it, 15 days from today, final day of the regular season. It's truly unbelievable. It's hard to believe it. It's been a pleasure taking you all through the season. I hope you've enjoyed having my play-by-play for the summer. But do you all have a favorite Muckdog game of the season? Feel free to drop it in the comment section on the live stream. I'll be looking at that throughout the game. First pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Things are even at 1-1. If I had to pick one game that I would have as my favorite of the season so far for the Muckdogs, a lot of great ones to choose from. I think that I would go with Batavia's walk-off win over Jamestown on June 14th. As that one gets away from Bolton. He can't find it. Already taking second. Shabeta thought about going for third, but he pulls up at second. Runners on second base in scoring position. The count, 2-1. Aiden Rose ahead. I'd have to go with that game against Jamestown just because just a crazy one. There's been a few wild, quick pitchers duels where everyone who comes to the mound just deals. And it seemed like there is a legitimate chance that the Muckdogs were going to get shut out, but they were down to their last out, scored 3 runs. Runner goes for third. The throw down is high, but Cole Taylor shows off the vertical leap. Makes the grab. And it's a stolen bag, a runner on third. Two balls, 2 strikes. The designated hitter, Mrose, chokes up on the bat, trying to drive home a run. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third K in the last 2 innings for Gill, his 4th on the day. 1 out here in the top of inning number 3. As Jake Victor comes to the plate. Victor has walked both times he's come to bat. An RBI and a stolen base to his name. This is his first trip up since the first. The Diesel, with 5 runs here in inning number 3, still do not have a hit today. First pitch fouled back. No balls and a strike. Pitch from Gill. Slow roller to shortstop. Walker charging fields. Throws to first in time for the out, but a run will score. It's an RBI ground out for the leadoff man Victor, his second ribby of the day. The Diesel extend their lead. They're now up 6-4. Mark Dillio in the box. First pitch popped foul. Third base side out of play. 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball misses low. So the count even at 1-1.
Blue dog? Yeah, what's up? All right, so Jake has found Cotton Eye Joe on the laptop. Okay, I will ask the girls. I mean, they should be good with that. I'm going to ask them and I'll lay you up to you. Okay.
That one well inside. It hits Dilio, so he reaches for the second time today. 2 outs, a man aboard for the third baseman, Seifert.
Third baseman, number 33, Alex Seifert.
That'll be all for Sam Gill. The 2-out hits batsman does it. Now, pitching coach Grant Bickham will come into the game for the Muckdogs. Gill goes 2.2 innings out of the pen. 1 run on his line. All the other runs they came across, not on his line, on Bryson Berry. So Gill exits, Bickham enters. We'll step aside for a moment while he warms up. Grant Bickham will be greeted by Austin Seifert. Bickham, a former U.S. Marine. Still plays some ball, men's league in Buffalo. Not the Diesel. A big advocate of throwing strikes, not walking guys, as I think just about every pitching coach in the country is. The first ball gets by James Bolton, goes to the backstop. It's got to be a funny experience catching for your coach. James Bolton is the one putting down the signs. Let's see how often Bickham shakes off, or if he even is calling his own signs. Things you don't see every day. That one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. The count on Seifert. That one high and inside. Bickham in danger of walking the first man he faces out of the pen. 2 outs, a man on second. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Inside and low for ball 4. Going for third base and making it is Dilio. So runners on the corners with 2 away for the Diesel here in the top of the 3rd. Up to the plate now is Tommy Lacongo. Lacongo has been hit by a pitch and struck out in 2 trips to the plate. First pitch is low for ball 1. Reminder, Muckdog fans, this is a 7-inning game. It was delayed about an hour. The start was due to rain. 1-0, grounded slowly to shortstop. Walker Fields will throw on the run in time for out number 3. The Diesel strike for 1 run on no hits. They leave 2 men left on base. After 2.5 innings of play, they're up 6-4. Our incredible sponsors make Batavia Muckdog baseball possible. I'd like to give a special shout out to some of the sponsors which fuel your Muckdogs. A huge thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HP Hood, Liberty Pumps, and Oatka Milk Products. Thank you all for your support of the Muckdogs. Still looking for that first hit. It's Coach Lid. He grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Manny Alameni, the pitcher slash coach, facing the Muckdogs hitter slash coach. May the best coach win. The first pitch is low for ball 1. That one grounded to first, fielded cleanly. Lid is retired for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 99, Jacob Vesco.
As Jacob Vesco will come to the plate. Vesco singled his first time up.
Batting helmet, don't you guys?
Manny Alemany was a member of the all-tournament team for the Diesel last summer in the Charles M. Blackburn Major Division World Series. He's allowed 4 runs through 2.1 innings today, albeit aided by some errors in the field. The 0-1, so not all of the runs on his line are earned. Count no balls and 2 strikes against Vesco. Vesco kicked off a string of 3 straight knocks with 2 down for the Muckdogs in the first to get them on the scoreboard. Here, he taps the 0-2 pitch foul. Oh, and 2 to Vesco. That one bounces. There's a fly ball into deep center field. Charging back is Grabowski, but it's over his head and to the wall. Vesco is into third easily. A stand-up triple booming off of his bat. A runner on third with 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Muckdogs trying to chip into that lead. That's now the 3rd triple in 3 innings for the Muckdogs tonight. You still see the outfield for the Diesel playing in for the most part. You have to wonder at what point will they make the adjustment? Blake Ewing tripled in the first. Hit one to a similar spot that Vesco did, just smoking it over the head of the center fielder Grabowski. First pitch here. Grounded into left field for a base hit. He goes the other way, drives in a run. It's now a 1-run contest. 6-5 Diesel here in the 3rd. Second RBI of the day, second hit of the day for the first baseman Ewing.
Number 27, James Bolton.
James Bolton now will come to the plate. Bolton hit an RBI double his last time up. First pitch swinging. Does not come up with that one. No, it's 0-1. Oh, and outside, the throw back to first, keeping Ewing in check. He's back well in time. The count even at a ball and a strike. One misses a tick outside. There's a line drive, but it's caught. Actually hits off of the glove of the second baseman. But they rule that. So here's the play. This was an attempt at something strategic by Kowalski, but the umpire saw through his ploy. What happened was it was a line drive to the second baseman. He leapt up and went for the grab. He got his glove on it. It was in his glove, but then he knew it would be wiser if he let it drop. So it was in his glove. He let it fall to the ground, but it was in the glove for too long. It really was a catch, and then he had just dropped out. So it's ruled a catch. There's a line drive. One hop to Dilio. What a play! Picked it out of the dirt. Glove flip to the second baseman, Kowalski, to retire the side. So the Muckdogs score 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 man left on base. And after 3 innings of play, it's 6-5 Diesel. Darren Grabowski will lead off the top of inning number 4. Grant Bickham still on the mound, came in with 2 outs in the 3rd. Has not allowed a run. First pitch on the way. There is 1 low. The count 1-0. Swing and a miss. Grabowski on the back knee. Took a healthy hack. Came up with nothing but air to even the count at once. Two and one now. Hot shot right to Cole Taylor at third base for out number 1. This will be the final time the Muckdogs and the Diesel play each other this season. A reminder that this is a 7-inning game, out-of-league contest. First pitch, 1 hop, hits off of Ueno. He fields and throws, not in time. So Kowalski will reach on the E4. A man aboard with 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. As Brandon Gosling will come to the plate. Gosling is 0 for 2 today. A fielder's choice and a strikeout. This is his first time facing Bickham. First pitch, misses. Ready now with the 1-0. Grounded foul outside of third. A ball and a strike the count. Bickham looks back to first. Now we'll come to the plate. And he drops a breaking ball in there for strike 2. Checking back at first. Acrobatic stab by Ewing to keep that ball in front. Looking back at the big game, the one with the big implications for the Muckdogs, the Americans versus the Pioneers. Niagara Falls wins 1-0 in Game 2. So they split the doubleheader, 2 one-run contests. Now looking at the standings, how things have shuffled around. Batavia with a 2-game lead of first place, although an odd scenario at the moment, as Bickham steps off the rubber. Trying to keep Kowalski honest at first. So Niagara Falls is 9 games over 500. That breaking ball misses high, evens the count at 2-2. But Jamestown is ahead of them in the standings, despite being 8 games over 500. The reason for that, the Tarpskunks have a 633 win percentage. Niagara Falls, 629. So the Tarpskunks in second place, 2 games back of the Muckdogs. That pitch misses. The count runs full. The Tarpskunks 2 games back of Batavia. The Americans 1.5. But again, this league goes by win percentage, so if the season were to end today, Jamestown would have the 2nd seed. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bickham cuts down Gosling for out number 2. Jake Shabetta is 0 for 0, but he's reached base both times he's come to the plate. A hit by pitch, a walk, a stolen bag. Runner goes. The throw down to second base is not in time. Stolen base for Kowalski, his first of the day. The pitch was a strike. Tough one to throw on, the big looping breaking ball from Bickham. It's 0-1. Comes the pitch. Another breaking ball that drops in from the sky. Bickham looking for his 2nd straight K. He's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes on Jake Shabetta. Runner goes for third. The pitch is a called strike 3. 3 straight breaking balls. Good morning, good afternoon, good night from Bickham. His 2nd K of the inning. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on base for the Diesel here in the top half of the 4th inning. They are up 6-5 halfway through tonight's 7-inning contest.
It's fun
Manny Alemany still on the bump as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Caleb Walker, Cooper Romick, and Luke Dodonna for the Muckdogs. Walker grounded out to second base, his first time up to the plate. The Diesel have the lead. They're up 6-5. Six runs on no hits for Buffalo. The first pitch grounded. Right back to Alemany. Nice play. He flips to first in time. 4 out, number 1. So Caleb Walker retired. He grounds out for the second time today as Cooper Romick comes to the plate.
Next up for Batavia, the DH number 47, Cooper Romick.
Romick reached on an E6, came around to score in the second inning. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Muckdogs. They have 1 error to their name. First pitch to Romick is popped foul. Oh, 1 grounded to shortstop. Dilio fields, but has trouble transitioning, getting the ball into the throwing hand. It fumbles out, so it's the second time Romick has reached base. This one ruled an infield single. He's aboard with 1 away as Luke Dodonna comes to the plate. Dodonna hit an RBI triple his first time up today. He swings and misses through a breaking ball for strike 1. The outfield, I should say, still playing in, even though Dodonna made him pay last time, smoked one over Grabowski's head in center field. It's no balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading off at first base, Cooper Romick. The pitch, hot shot foul outside of third. Looking at first and third base, it looks like Braden Horton, the first base coach tonight, Justin Espinal, the third base coach. Maybe an 0-2. Grounded foul. That one hits off of the catcher's gear, goes to the backstop. Romick can walk to second base. It's a ball and 2 strikes, the tying run in scoring position.
Well, whenever there's a long game, there's usually somebody that can look at and blame.
1-2 pitch. Reached out, fouled away.
Isn't there? Isn't there somebody that's always here when there's a very long game to be played?
Yeah.
Dodonna up. Bickham waiting on deck. Manny Alemany still on the bump. Ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Line drive into right field. That's down for a base hit. They hold up Romick at third, so runners at the corners with 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Second hit of the day for Luke Dodonna. As the pitcher, Grant Bickham, he's got a shot to help himself out, tie this one up, and give himself eternal bragging rights over Coach Lid. He grounded one to second base his last time up, reached on an E3. Here he flashes a bunt, pulls back. They throw behind Dodonna at first base, but he's back well in time. Bueno, bunted foul. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, again they check on Dodonna. The back pick, not in time. I believe the pitch ruled a strike. So 1-2, I did not see the sign. Runner goes for second. Lukongo had trouble getting it out of the glove, though, so it's a stolen bag for Dodonna. Runners on second and third. Tying run 90 feet away. Go-ahead run in scoring position for Grant Bickham. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Gets some claps and cheers from his teammates in the dugout. Guess, is that considered a teammate? For today, they're teammates. I guess they all are on the same team, but coach with his players. Now playing 2-2. Line drive, base hit! A base hit for Grant Bickham. 1 run scores, they're waving home to Dodonna. The throw is not in time. It's a go-ahead 2-run single for the Muckdog pitching coach, Grant Bickham. It gives his team the lead. They're up 7-6 here in the bottom of the 4th. As Skip Martinez is out to bow for Bickham in a season with crazy moments, a ton of fun along the way. I think that just may be perhaps the funniest moment of the season so far. I asked Grant before the game when the last time he hit was. It's been some time. He's looked good today, though. RBI knock right there. 2 RBI knock. I won't shortchange him. It's 7-6 Muckdogs here in the bottom of the 4th inning as Kanta Ueno comes to the plate. Takes a strike right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a missed strike 3. The throw back to first. Bickham with the head first dive is back in time. Ueno set down via the K for out number 2 as Cole Taylor comes to the plate. And you just know when Bickham goes back to the dugout, he's going to say something to Lid. There's just no doubt about it. That one grounded to third. Hits off of the glove. The throw across the diamond, though, is still in time. Good recovery at third by Seifert. But not before the Muckdogs strike for 2 runs on 3 hits. They take the lead. They're up 7-6 through 4 innings against the Buffalo Diesel this evening.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Hi, what can I get for you?
One motel down, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muckdog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
The 5th inning is brought to you by HP Hood. A touch of Hood will do you good. Grant Bickham still on the mound. After giving the Muckdogs the lead in the bottom of the 4th, they'll now work to maintain that lead in the 5th. The Diesel, through 4 innings, have scratched 6 runs across the plate. They don't have a hit. 6 runs on no hits. You won't see that every day. Muckdogs 7 runs on 10 hits, so 2 polar opposite approaches. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Diesel order, starting with Aiden Rose. First pitch fastball is in there for strike 1. I'm hearing rumblings in the press box that Grant Bickham may just be the Shohei Ohtani of the PGCBL, as there's a swing and a miss through a breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 0-2. Popped up, shallow center field. Dodonna makes the catch for out number 1. Jake Victor comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, 2 RBIs, 2 walks, a stolen base. This is his first time facing Bickham. First pitch on the way. A breaking ball in there for strike 1. He's been relying on that pitch, and it's working very well. It drops high in the sky. Drops from high in the sky. Throws it again there. It's grounded out to shortstop. Walker gets a tough hop. It goes by him and into center field. It's a 1-out base hit. Actually ruled in E6. Understandable, a borderline play, but a play that Caleb Walker would tell you he should make 10 times out of 10. Runner on board with 1 down for Mark Dillio. So because that's ruled in E6, again, still no hits for the Diesel in this one. That one, foul. Thought I may have manifested that first knock right on cue, but no, that pitch missed. So it's no balls and a strike on the shortstop, Dillio. He's 0 for 1 today, a walk, a hit by pitch, a stolen base. The 0-1 reached out, fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes the count. Pitch misses, so 1-2. After Dillio, it'll be Seifert for the Diesel. Popped foul. Third base side out of play. One, 2 is lined. Caught by Walker. The throw back to first. Not in time. But an out recorded. It's the second of the inning. Dillio lines out. Austin Seifert to the plate. Alex Seifert, my apologies. He's walked all 3 times. He's come to the plate today. Diesel leapt out to a 5-0 lead, but the Muckdogs have scored at least one in every inning. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. They're up 7-6. First pitch breaking ball misses inside. Comes the 1-0. Breaking ball is high. Two balls and no strikes. Fly ball into center field. Dodonna under it. He makes the catch to retire the side. Another scoreless frame for Grant Bickham. No runs on no hits, 1 man left on base. After 4.5 innings of play, the Muckdogs are up 7-6. The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on all the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Right Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxick, Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogaveros Automotive, the National Guard, the New York State School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Overheard Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stans Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Trevor O'Reilly State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company. It's Billy Quinn on the mound for the Buffalo Diesel. He'll face 1, 2, and 3 in the Muckdog order. Travis Hammond, Khalid Cox, and Jacob Vesco. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Now here's something to keep an eye on. Does seeing his fellow coach Grant get a hit, does that light a fire under Khalid Cox? As that one is smoked off the home clubhouse. No balls and 2 strikes the count.
Quinn on the mound for Buffalo. My thanks to Mary Fisher.
0-2 the count. Breaking ball misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Travis Hammond. He's 0 for 2 today, a flyout and a ground out. That one just misses. Count even. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Frozen with the breaking ball. Hammond set down for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. As now, Coach Lid will come to the plate. How does he respond to Grant Pickham's base knock? You know he heard it in the dugout from just about everybody. You know he'll be fired up, swinging it. First pitch from Quinn. Grounded to shortstop, Dilio Fields. The throw to first is in time. So he hit it pretty well. He was busting it out of the box, but Dilio records out number 2 as Jacob Vesco comes to the plate.
Next up, the right fielder, number 99, Jacob Vesco.
Vesco is 2 for 2 today, a single and a triple. He's coming around to score both times. He's come to the plate. First pitch to Vesco is high and inside. Look out. Jumps out of the way. Count 1-0. Fouled back. The count even out, a ball and a strike. Here comes on 1-1. Pitch misses low with 2 balls and a strike on Vesco. That one bounces, 3 balls and a strike the count. Upstairs for ball 4. Vesco reaches for the 3rd time today.
Next up, first baseman, number 13, Blake Ewing.
It's the first free pass issued by the Buffalo pitching. And it brings up Blake Ewing. Ewing having the same day as Vesco, just flipped. Jacob Vesco a single in the first, a triple in the third. Ewing a triple in the first, a single in the third. He happened to have 2 RBIs as Vesco was the man on board for those ABs. Looking to continue his hot day at the plate, now facing Billy Quinn. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 misses. One ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch from Quinn. Swing and a miss. They throw back to first. Vesco gets back in time. The throw beat him, but he snuck the hand in. So it's a ball and 2 strike on Blake Ewing. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Muckdogs lead 7-6 over the Buffalo Diesel. The 1-2 pitch. Outside. They pump fake the snap throw. Lacongo does. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Breaking ball is a called strike 3. So doesn't matter what the ruling is there, as Ewing's strikeout is the 3rd out of the inning. The Muckdogs get no runs on no hits. They leave one man left on base. After 5 innings of play, they are up 7-6. We're going to stay right here. As the kids run, a staple here at Dwyer Stadium, happens every home game. Comes to the plate. And if you've got kids or you just want to run around the diamond here at Dwyer Stadium, you only got 5 home games left to do it, so make sure to call 585-524-2260 to get your Muckdog tickets before the season is gone. Graham Pickham is still out for inning number 6. He'll face Tommy Lacongo to open the frame. It's 4, 5, and 6 in the Buffalo order. First pitch breaking ball is in there for strike 1. The Diesel still without a hit in this one. 0-1. That breaker misses low. A ball on a strike the count. One misses. 2 balls and a strike. Some action in the Muckdog bullpen. Can't make out who that is. 2-1 heater, fouled back. Lacongo today is 0 for 2. Hit by pitch, strikeout, ground out. That one misses. It was ball 3. Lacongo thought he'd drawn himself a walk. The count runs full. Maybe trying to manifest it is the catcher. The 3-2 pitch from Pickham. Grounded to third. Taylor fields cleanly. Throws to first in time. So Lacongo set down for out number 1. Graham Pickham continuing his smooth outing in relief. As Darren Grabowski will come to the plate. Grabowski 0 for 2 with a walk, a line out. In fact, 2 lineouts, a line out to second, a line out to third. First pitch here is foul tipped behind the plate. Hit Bolton on the bottom of the leg. It's never going to feel good. It will leave a mark. Sure, tomorrow, some type of welt, something like that. That's just the life of a catcher, though. You're going to get bumps and bruises along the way. I think without a doubt the most physically demanding position on the diamond. No balls and a strike the count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. That is in there on the outside corner. 0-2 now. Bickham versus Grabowski. That one misses outside. On 1-2. That one smoked down the left field line. It's a foul ball. It's ruled a foul ball. A close one. But Bickham will take it. Just a touch out in front was Grabowski, so they'll do it again on 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. Muckdogs lead by 1 in this 7-inning contest. That one misses. To even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball just misses high. A collective groan from the crowd as they thought it was strike 3. Instead, the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Grabowski. Bickham winds, kicks, and fires. That one grounded foul. Quite the lengthy at-bat being put together. Cold, strike 3. Paints it on the outside corner. Grabowski set down for out number 2. As Jordan Kowalski comes to the plate. Kowalski with 2 walks. Reached on an E4 last time, stole a base. 2 outs, nobody on here in the 6th inning. First pitch from Bickham. Pop-up, shallow left field. Under it, making the catch for out number 3 is Vaughn. So a 1-2-3 6th inning for Grant Bickham. He continues his scoreless outing out of the pen. The Buckdogs lead this one 7-6 after 5.5 innings of play. Bottom of the 6th after the break.
My dude Josh Petrosky, 716 Hurt, best team around. Great day to have a great day. I've heard you're the biggest troll on the team, so I got to get you. Oh, these guys are called the Muckdogs too? That's sick. What's up, what's up? How you doing today? Living the dream. You have 1 arm to throw with. He's got 2. This is going to be so fun to watch. I'm excited. Probably a little easier when the batter's in the box and not behind a fence. Yeah, the only thing I'm really seeing, like the ones you're leaving out, you're just pulling that glove early and letting that arm get long and draggy out there. You know, I never thought I'd say it'd be a bad day to be an American, but given the context that we're playing the Americans, bad day to be an American. I got to learn how to handle you. That's why, like, a big thing is letting you do you, because I've never had a switch pitcher. So, oh, now he's going to do it with his other arm. What a talented specimen of a human. Ooh, saucy. Love that. Slide step, fuzz piece at the knees. Banana bread at work, dude. Attack, no walks, make them hit. Yeah. No one's stringing together hits against us yet, so until they do that, let's fill it up. Yeah. Pass the IDAR test, that's for sure.
From the right side?
From both sides. There's one thing Skip does, it's always have a good watch and always have clean shoes. 315, yeah, I knew that off the top of my head. Yeah, easy. I'm definitely under the squat rack at least twice a week. Hollinsworth's never seen a cornfield. You know my high school had to bring your tractor to school day? Oh, he has ate it. Aaron Judge. Oh, Jacob Vesco, not Aaron Judge. There's a cow on my mound right now. There you go. Finish him. Oh, sit him down. Oh, there we go. I wish I was half as good with one arm as he is with both. Baby shark, baby shark, keep doing your thing. 12 pitches. 3 of those batters were first pitch strikes. You only throw it behind once. with a K. That's an efficient inning. I like it. That was the top of their order, and you mowed it. Hey, attack! Let's go! I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? She's did the splits.
James Bolton to lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Muckdogs. It'll be Bolton, Vaughn, and Walker. Batavia needs just 3 outs to secure a win. Billy Quinn still on the bump. He pumps in strike 1. Bolton today is 1 for 2. Double and a line out. A 1 pitch is inside. One. That one misses. Hits off of the glove of Lukongo. 2 balls and a strike. Broken back grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. Stepping on the bag in time is Gosling for out number 1. Bolton with the firewood in his hand. He'll jog back to the dugout.
Left fielder number 22, Kyle Vaughn.
Kyle Vaughn, 0 for 2, still looking for his first hit as a Muckdog after joining the team yesterday. He fouls the first pitch back. Oh, 1 breaking ball in there for strike 2. Oh, 2. A fly ball into left center field. That one is down for a base hit. It splits the outfielders, so Vaughn pulls up at second base with a 1-out double. It's his first hit in a Muckdog uniform. Batavia staring at the potential of another insurance run, trying to pad their lead as they look to nail down a victory in the 9th.
Yeah, once again, let's hear it for Landon and Michelle. They've done a wonderful job tonight.
Now, Muckdog fans, I'm looking pretty far out. So if I'm wrong, give me some props. I believe that is Julian Pichardo warming up in the Muckdog bullpen. I think he's going to be the one to try to close this one out in the 9th, or the 7th. First pitch is a strike to Caleb Walker. I'm not 100%. There's a flag sort of obstructing my view, but I see a beard. I see Pichardo. Oh, no. Never mind. Couldn't find him in the dugout, so I thought maybe he was warming up in the pen. But I'm not sure who it is warming up out there. We'll find out soon enough. The count, no balls and 2 strikes on Caleb Walker, the shortstop tonight. 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses. Ground ball through for a base hit. They're going to wave home Vaughn. The throw to the plate is way offline. It goes by. So Caleb Walker with an RBI single advances to second on the errant throw. Vaughn scored easily. So it's now 8-6 Muckdogs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Another insurance run in scoring position for Cooper Romick. Romick is 1 for 2 today. First pitch, fouled off. It'll be an 0-1 now to Romick. One misses, evens the count. You're on 1-1. High pop right side. Shallow in the outfield. Catch is not made. It goes over the head of the right fielder. Walker had to hold up. He only advances to third. Cooper Romick in at second. It's ruled a hit, so it'll be a double for the designated hitter. 2 runners in scoring position. Now with 1 down. Luke Dodonna is 1 for 2 today. 2 for 2 with a triple and a single. Also an RBI on his line. A chance for some more ribbies right here. First pitch breaking ball misses high. The Muckdogs have scored in every inning besides the 5th. There's a strike. One ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 on for the Muckdogs here in the bottom of the 6th. They lead by 2. A high fly ball, foul territory, third base side. That one will land safely out of play. So it's a ball and 2 strikes on the center fielder. 6 runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Diesel. 8 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors for the Muckdogs. Here comes the 1-2. It's high. High again, so the count runs full. On deck is Grant Bickham. The payoff, fly ball into center field. Under it is Grabowski. He makes the catch. Coming for home and scoring is Romick. It's a sac fly. The second ribby of the day for Dodonna. It extends the Muckdog lead. They're now up 9-6 here in the bottom of the 6th. Grant Bickham provided the go-ahead 2-run single for the Muckdogs his last time up. Put them up 7-6. He's also... And he's got a ground ball. That one is through again. A 2-hit day for the pitching coach. Another RBI as coming around to score is Cooper Romick. It's 10-6 Muckdogs now. What a day for Grant Bickham in his Muckdog season debut. Season debut as a player. He's been with the team for just about every game as the pitching coach on the sideline. Conta Ueno is 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch is high. One 0 is inside. 2 balls and no strikes to Ueno. That one tapped to third. Fielded cleanly. The throw is off the glove. So Ueno will reach Bickham into third. It's a base hit. Second of the day for Conta. Runners on the corners with 2 down. As Cole Taylor into the box. Taylor 0 for 2 today. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Another strike. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Runners on the corners, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Billy Quinn's pitch reached out, fouled away. Cole Taylor will live to see another one. Here comes the 0-2. Called strike 3, inside corner. So Taylor set down. A strikeout for Quinn to get out of the inning, but not before the Muckdogs strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. They leave 2 runners left on base, and after 6 innings of play, they're up 10-6. 3 more outs. Grant Bickham will go for it to shut down the Muckdog victory. The Batavia Muckdogs would like to thank Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Eli Fish, Ficarella's Pizza, Go Health New York, Rochester Regional Health, Mental Health Association, Tiny Piney, Tompkins Bank, United Memorial Medical, Whole Life Fitness, and Farm Credit East for their support of the Batavia Muckdogs. So Grant Bickham, he came on with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. Still out there. He's gone 3.1 innings in relief. There's a first pitch breaking ball. It'll be Gosling, Shabetta, and Mrose. So 7, 8, 9 in the Diesel order as they try to come back. They need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. First, that one is grounded foul outside of 3rd. No balls and 2 strikes. Easily, Grant Bickham has to be the player of the game so far. I forget so far. This one's just about done. Obviously, the final score is far from a given, as that one misses high. It's still only a 4-run game. 3 outs left for the Muckdogs to get, but 3 RBIs at the plate. 3.1 scoreless innings. At that, hitless innings. The Diesels still don't have a hit today. The 1-2 breaking ball over the head of Gosling. It evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Walker on the back foot throws, but not nearly in time, so it's a leadoff single for Brendan Gosling. It's the first hit of the day for the Diesel. As the left fielder, Jake Shabetta, now comes to the plate. Shabetta is 0 for 1 today. First pitch from Bickham is in there for strike 1. Bickham steps off, fakes towards first. Gosling back in time. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He blows the heater right by him for out number 1. 2 more outs stand between the Muckdogs and victory as Aiden Morose, who's 0 for 3 today, comes to the plate looking to right the ship. 2 strikeouts and a flyout on his line. First pitch is outside for ball 1. One 0 is high. 2 balls and no strikes to count. That one foul tipped. It's 2-1 on the designated hitter, Morose. That pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike the count. On deck is the leadoff man, Jake Victor. Fouled away. Runs the count full. Here comes the payoff. Reached out, popped up. First base side, Ewing crashing, but that one lands out of reach. So they'll do it again on 3-2. Here comes the 3-2. Fouled away. First base side. So they'll do it again on the payoff. A real battle here. 3-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bickham wins it. Gets him to wave at the heater outside for out number 2. As Jake Victor now will come to the plate. Victor 0 for 2 today. 2 RBIs, 2 walks, a stolen base. Reached on an E6 last time up. Swing and a miss. Actually, it won't be Victor. It'll be Mark Dilio. So I guess Jake Victor's spot in the order just being skipped. That pitch just misses the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Two balls and a strike the count. There's a swing and a miss. Muckdogs. One strike away from nailing down the victory in a game that was delayed about an hour by rain. Had a lengthy first inning. We are now just about ready. The final stages. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Grant Bickham, what a day for the Muckdog pitching coach. He goes 4.1 shutout innings. He gets 2 hits, 3 RBIs. He gets a Gatorade shower, and why not? When you do it like that on both sides, you deserve it. The Muckdogs win this one 10-6. They get 10 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors, 6 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for the Diesel. The Muckdogs return to play. They're right back at it tomorrow. A doubleheader in Newark. The first game will begin at 4 p.m. I've been Nikita Lohman, taking you through tonight's contest. I thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Signing off, I wish you all